Hi, everyone. Um, Everyone I see on here as is people that I've worked with before, so I'm going to kind of change up things a little bit today as far as what I train on. Um, as if anybody here does have like Grayson or somebody, if you have people on the call with you that are new, just let me know that so that I will be glad to go over a couple of new things for them. But if not, I'm going to give you a little bit more advanced training today. How's that sound? That good? Nobody need the other? Okay.
That's good.
All right, then what we're going to do today, obviously, you know why I do these calls. I'm trying to create a camaraderie, family type atmosphere, so we have a place where everybody feels comfortable coming. And I usually talk about, where you can go to dalefranklin.net and get a lot of information. Once you get there, you can click on the step-by-step guide, and get everything you need right there. For anybody starting out new, everything they need is right there embedded, all the live videos, everything. So we already all know that, so I'm not gonna rehash that today. What I am going to do then, and today might be a relatively quick day. A couple more people to add. I think from here, what I've been told, a lot of people that are in our group or in MDC don't realize some of the advantages that we have to our website. Things that if you haven't ever gone in there, really looked around, you may not realize there's certain things that we can do. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me add Eston here. I'm going to share my screen. One moment.
Bless you.
I'm going to mute everybody out just so there won't be any background noise. But if you have any questions or anything, feel free to let me know. Let's see here. Okay. This you're looking right now. You're looking at now. This if you're using a laptop or an iPad or a regular computer, you're seeing the same thing I see when you go to your website. If you're using a phone, you're seeing things a little bit differently, but it's all still there. Okay, and so what you're looking at right now, you're looking at this is a website that I designed for my wife or made for my wife from MDC's stuff, so that I'd have one that I could train on. And what's funny is I created this website just to train, but of course it was a live website. My wife's made over $4,000 by accident over the last couple of years, just because people saw the website and bought from it. So once you have the website, you never know what's going to happen. The thing I want to bring up today, though, I had several of the guys were training recently, and they started asking certain questions, and I realized that there are certain things that people might not know. One of them is, this is your regular website. Now, when you go on your website, whatever your username is, just mydailychoice.com/your username, and you come up with, it'd come up and it recognize you, and it would show your name here and your account number. And that's fine, but every once in a while you get people that ask you, what is the cost of such and such a product in my country, in my currency? And this is one of the little glitches our website does have. If you look through here, you're not going to find that really. But if you come up here to where your name is and log out, it's still going to be your website, but all of a sudden a couple of things disappear. See, it still says welcome to Kathy Franklin's website, but over here you see it says United States. So if somebody said, hey, I'm from Kenya and I'd like to know what FFX price is in Kenya, I can scroll down here all the way to Kenya. I can do that for any country you want to do it for. And if we're already very active in that country, then it's going to show us. Now go there, and then we go to, I'm going to choose to shop for FFX. And if I did everything right, there you go. There is what we're selling in Kenya for FFX, and it's in Kenyan shillings. Okay, so that helps you a lot. Now, also along that same line, let's do the same thing. Let's say somebody wants to know what the price of it is in let's pick a European country. Let's go. Oh, I just saw one, Belgium. And you got to click on shop. And now it's in euros. Okay. And it's showing you right now everything that would be sold in euros. But it's what it's not doing, and this is the part I want to make sure you understand. Let's just take a look at Fuel Factor X again. Okay, so there you go. Fuel Factor X. Now here, because they've already got it set up for commercial accounts, it's showing you the 5-gallon pail, the 1 gallon, and but it doesn't show the barrel here. But on some of them, it does show the barrel. But so again, the prices are here in euros. Now you got the prices. Now you're thinking, okay, well, do we sell everything in these countries? So this is where you can go one step further. You've got the price in the currency you need, but let's go and see what we sell in those countries. So you come all the way down here and see where it says product availability, right here under resources. Click on product availability, and it's going to show you a map. And that map is going to, you can do one of two things. You can either go to this drop-down menu, pick the country you want, which you can see I picked Belgium, and it's a little spot right there. And it's going to show you everything that we can sell in Belgium. Okay. And you see there's quite a lot of stuff. It goes over here. There's 34 different rows of stuff that we sell in Europe. But if you go now to Kenya, which another way of doing it is just coming down here and clicking on the country. I think I picked the right one right here. Yep, I got Kenya. And it is only going to show what we sell in Kenya. Okay, the Fuel Factor X, High Life Travel if you want to, a Cash X if you want to, and then the brand bucks and things like that. So again, when you're trying to find out in a country that you want to sell in, and you can sell in any country that we sell our products, you just need to know, number one, what products are available in that country, and then go up to the thing I just showed you, and if they want to know what the cost is in their currency, it'll show there. Now it happens to show it here too on Kenya, but it doesn't with everything. So with all the countries, so you usually have to kind of switch between the two. But I found that a lot of people didn't realize this, and the reason I bring this up is because, let me use an example. We had a lady who was in Canada who got in this business. She's a 500K affiliate with our company, but most everything that we sold wasn't sellable in Canada. So she developed a market in the United States, in Europe, in Africa. She built where she could build. So even though she was living in Canada, most of her business was somewhere else. So if you're in, let's just say, okay, you're in South Africa, and we're we've been working hard to try to get everything open there, but we've run into some stumbling blocks. Well, while you're waiting for South Africa to open, if you got people that in Europe, you got people in Australia. I use those two areas because I do notice that there's a lot of I've met a lot of South Africans that have relatives in Australia, went to school in Europe or even maybe in Asia. So you can, if you have a country that you're struggling to get product into, while we're working on that, perhaps you want to start working on other countries that we're already into that have a lot of products that you can sell. Now, if we go to Australia and click on Australia, you'll see Australia has quite an array of products that they sell. So that gives you some, and we have understand we have a complete delivery service set up there. I personally don't have much presentation in Australia, so I'm not talking as an expert, but I'm telling you that this is just an example of what you could do as you're building your your business. If the country you're in is one that you're struggling to get product into, or maybe the compensation plan is set up so that it's hard to get paid or hard to pay out, whatever the case may be. I just want you to realize we're dealing in a whole huge world, and I have met a lot of people in Africa who the major part of their business are people from their country that have immigrated to America or immigrated to Brazil or immigrated to Australia, and they're building teams with them that way. So again, this is something I wanted to bring up. Let me just look at my notes because I had a couple of things I also wanted to. When people are looking at their say their laptop and looking at what we have to offer, keep in mind that it'll probably show them it's all based off their IP address on their computer. So if their IP address is, or if say they had a laptop and their IP address is the United States, say it was me and I was doing some business. I was over in Kenya, traveling Kenya. Unless I specifically tell my computer that I'm now in Kenya, it's going to still give me the availability and the prices for the United States because that's where the IP address originated from. So keep that in mind too. So again, when you're dealing with these are things you need to ask people when you're talking to them from other countries, so you make sure you're giving them the correct information. But
Mr. Dale, can I ask a question on this?
Sure.
When you go up to the top and you change your location, say for instance to Kenya,
Yeah.
and then you go to your product availability, does the price change for from US to Kenya's prices or anything, or is it in the product availability? Is it each country's prices and their
it's their live price in their country in their currency.
Okay. Now, when we go to the product availability, does it also change the currency price for that country automatically here where you're screen sharing now?
It is. Let me see if I understand your question. If that My Daily Choice usually has a like a 3-month window that they set the currency exchange rate is a hard set, and then they check it over again. If the currency needs to be changed at that time, they do it. So, but normally the currency that you're seeing is the live currency for that date in that country in their currency. Did I answer your question?
Yes, sir, I do believe so. Thank you very much.
Keep in mind that price may not include. Well, I got some more people coming on here. Keep in mind that price might not include VAT taxes and shipping, additional shipping and stuff like that. So, but again, when you cash out, it will tell you all that before you actually finalize the purchase. Okay. So again, for welcome those just came in. We were just talking about where to find out about product availability for each country and where you go to get that on your website. Also, how to look up the currency in each country. So in other words, we're showing you how to find out what's for sale in each country and how much it is in the currency of that country. Okay, so that's what we were just doing. So anybody that just came on, welcome to the call. And this is what we're doing today. So we just talked about the fact that if you want to see the country, you have to go into your website and then log back out. And what will happen? Let me get out of this. It's back here. So you can see what we did here is we signed in as I signed in as my wife, Kathy Franklin's website, and then we signed out. And I don't know, this is just a glitch in the way they do things. If you're in your website, you won't see this thing over here that says the country. Okay. So you have to sign out to see that, and then you'd have to sign back in to be back in your website. So again, here is everything. Now I just switched that over. I have to push shop again. And if I pushed FFX, it would show everything that we sell in FFX in the United States. So here we are in US dollars again. Okay, so I switched it back so I remember that when I go to sell to somebody. Here, while I'm here talking about this, you know, you have your foil packs, which you should always purchase in at least enough so that people can do a 7-tank challenge. So that would double dosing the first 2 to 3 year. If you're buying a foil pack, you should sell somebody at least 8 foil packs when you sell them any. So they double dose the first couple, and then they single dose from there, and that gives them enough product to see whether or not or to prove to them it's going to work in their vehicle. Because remember, this is science, and it's always going to work. But depending on the maintenance schedule of your vehicle, how well it's been taken care of, how old it is, things like that, some vehicles are going to see benefits right off the bat, and sometimes it's going to take a lot longer. But you can also see here that we sell this in. I mean, you can buy a 15 4-ounce bottles if you want to get a real great price. So you can make even more money when you're selling it individually. You can buy the gallon, which a gallon treats 10,000 gallons, or what's that? 38,000 liters. We have it in 5-gallon pails. We have it in 55-gallon drums. As you said, if that's what would be great for anybody to make a sale in. But remember, spend about 20% of your time on commercial sales and 80% of your time on team building and regular retail sales. Okay, because a commercial sale takes a long time, and I don't want you starving to death before you get to that point. So you can take a swing with the bat with the commercial sales. But remember, and those, when one comes around and you actually close it, you're going to make a tremendous amount of money. But again, while that's happening, you want to only spend about 20% of your time on that and 80% of your time on team building and selling retail, because that's the money that's going to keep you alive and fed while the commercial sales are being processed. Okay, when you're dealing with companies, you know, depending on how much hierarchy they have or how you know, you get some guys that love to be wined and dined. It takes a while, so just keep that in mind. So that's that. Let me just see here. Product availability. Okay, affiliate. Okay, I want to go back down here to the bottom. Again, this is your regular website. This is the part your customers see. This is what I call the front office of your website. Remember, there you come down here too, and you can click on affiliate program. And it's going to, and you can show this to people as you're trying to promote. Here's a little video. Here's how we get started today. Buy some brand bucks, shop the brands, save on the products, earn rewards, create an impact. It goes all through that. It talks about you know, the different products that we sell around the world. Talks about the house of brands and things like that. Now, granted, if you're in certain parts of Africa, we're limited to what we're selling right now, but that doesn't mean we'll be limited forever. And then down here, it talks about our cutting edge technology, and we have, you can download the comp plan right here. So you got everything you need to really to sell somebody on the fact that this is an incredible way to a credible business and that they may want to be part of our team. Then if they decide they want to do it, you come down here and click on create affiliate account. Come up here. If they want to be a customer, you can click on customer. If they want to be an affiliate, I recommend making everybody an affiliate myself. That's just my own personal preference. But if you sign them up as an affiliate, they're going to get the same price that they get as a customer. And if they suddenly start referring people to you, there's going to be a point in time when they're going to stop referring people to you and say, hey, I don't know why I'm referring people to you. Is there a way I could be an affiliate? Well, you already are. All you have now, you can bring people to your website, sell them product on your website, and you'll start making money. And that's what happens a lot. We have a lot of customers that eventually become affiliates. You know, so so a customer is not just a customer. I guess I'm saying you never know where they're going to end up. If they use our products and they love our products, they're probably going to tell people about it, and then they're going to question, well, why am I giving all that information to Dale when I could be signing the people up myself? So just keep that in mind. But anyway, you come down here to become an affiliate, you click on that. Easy stuff to fill out. Make sure you choose a username, okay? And make sure you choose a password. Make sure you write them down somewhere where you remember where they are. I lose more. Well, I don't, but I've had my people lose more affiliates because they never did anything, and come to find out when you quiz them afterwards, they go, well, I forgot what my username and password was, and so you know I was a little embarrassed. And so instead of asking, or even better yet, the person who enrolled them not going in and making sure they were able to get in their website and stuff like that, they just disappear. So again, it's very important that they just come in here, do this, fill this out, click on the two little boxes to say they understand everything, and then enroll. But when they pick out their ownership name or their username and their password, make sure they write those down and put them somewhere where they'll be able to find them. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk to you about as far as what I call the front office. Okay, the front office, or the sales room, as a lot of people call it. So we're going to go from here. Now we're going to sign in. And when we sign in, I just come down here. I want to get into my wife's account. So oh, something went wrong here. What is going on here? Let me switch back. Yeah, I'm usually not in this part of it. So there we go. There's my wife's account. Log in. Now we're in the part where this is still the front office, but you can see now you can get into the affiliate back office. So we're going to click that. We're going to go into the back office. If you have people you're signing up and are joining this business, you must, as soon as you get them enrolled, get them back here, get them on a Zoom call, or get them on one of these calls with me, where I can walk them through some of the information they need. As you well know, I harp a lot about dalefranklin.net, and then step by step we'll walk them through a tremendous amount of this. But you also want to take them back here to their website, and there's certain things that are very, very important. One of them is this one right down here, my website. You know, we get so many people to join our company, and the first thing they want to do is they want to reinvent the wheel. Oh, I'm going to make a new website. I'm going to make this. I'm going to make that. I'm going to do all this stuff. It's all done for you. Don't sit there spinning your wheels, coming up with a new idea. Everything has been done for you by an expert in the field. Josh Swagel is an expert on websites and things like that. He has created everything for you. You do not have to do any work other than go out there and get busy building your empire, okay? Doing money-making activities. So many people hide behind being busy rather than being income-producing. You don't want to do that. Everything's been done for you. All you want to do is go in and build and start building yourself some income. Got another person coming in. Here, I wanted to point out something here. I mentioned this earlier, but this is a website that I made for my wife, just so I'd have something to train people. Okay, I keep it live, just because I always need a little bit more product, and rather than running it all through my business, I run it through this one to keep this one active. And you see, my wife has made $4,211.84 since we've had this website open, just because people found the website online, saw the products, wanted to buy them, and bought them. Okay. We haven't promoted this website. We haven't done anything with this website. And yet people have found us and bought product from us. So and of course you see active users. We got people that have joined through, because of course this is my wife's account is a downline of mine. And so we have active users that show up from people that I'm working with, people that she's working with, and that's just one leg that's we're working with. So, but what I want to bring up here, okay, my website, you have replicated websites. These are specific websites for specific products. You can have a regular, you can take the regular default website that we have, and just leave it like that. Just, that's the one you're going to have the moment you sign up. It's there. You can leave it alone. Or if you want to make it specific to certain things, you can come down here and pick the URL you want. You want one like this one, Daily Deals or HempWorks, or depending on where you are in the world, all these different ones. Here's the Fuel Factor X. You can use that one. Okay. So again, you can use all these URLs to have a customized website. You can also come down here to brand websites, and you can choose the website that you want to use here. Now here's the one for FFX right here. Move that down. You can see there is the Fuel Factor X website for my wife. That's her K5D Enterprises. That's my wife. So all you have to do is copy that and paste it and send that, or you can take it right here at the website link and click here, any way you want to do it, and you can send it to anybody you want to send it to by any means you want to. Through your email, through your text, through WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook Messenger, any way you want to send it, you can send that out to people and let them know about what you're doing. And once they click on it, they're going to see it's going to be all based on Fuel Factor X. How hard is that, guys? You could send that out to 100 people in an hour. Easy. Okay, just create a little paragraph about, hey, dear Jane, I'm in a brand new business I'm super excited about. I thought of you because you own a vehicle and you could save money on this, or you might even be interested in joining me as part of my team, and we'll start changing the world with this product, type of thing. Whatever you want to say, and then just say, take a few moments and take a look at my link and see what you think. And then I'll follow up with you. If you're going to do that, always follow up. Okay. If you tell me you're going to follow up tomorrow, you better be following up tomorrow, or don't come across as truly a business person. So do this for as many people as you know you can follow up with. If you can follow up with 100 people tomorrow, well, then get 100 of them out there. If you can follow up with only a couple, then just start with a couple, but do something every single day. So again, this is another way to really get out there and get going. Now, you also have capture pages. These are, again, these are kind of industry-wide setup so that you can customize this for people you want to reach out to. If you want to talk to somebody you know is a true entrepreneur, maybe this become your own boss. Okay, send that out to them. What's going to happen? Going to have an MDC opportunity video in it. Okay. Maybe you got somebody who's an athlete. You see this woman here doing yoga. Maybe that one's something for them. Maybe you're the athlete. Maybe you want to represent yourself as somebody. There's so many of them here. Here's the one: ditch the 9-to-5 grind. Manifest your success. Whatever you want to pick. There's tons of them. Okay. And there's some that are specific to certain brands. So keep that in mind. So see how easy, and the same thing, you copy the link and send it to whoever you want to send it to. They're going to get it. It's going to have a video attached to it. They're going to watch the video, and then you follow up with them. If you want to know what the video is that's being sent to them, you can actually click right here and play the video and see what it is and see if you like it. And then if you do, send that one out. But usually send one that's either business related or related to the product you're trying to sell. And then we have product funnels, which is an even more specific way of doing things. You can come over here, see this one right here is FFX presentation. Drop that down for a second. You can see, win with MDC.com, and there it talks about the Fuel Factor X. It's got a FFX presentation video that goes with it. And you can click on and send it through, Facebook or any way you want to, or you can just copy it and paste it using any type of form of communication you want. But it's going to send them a video. They can look at it. When you do these, probably the ideal situation is to give them a call first and say, hey, I'm pretty excited about something I'm doing. I can't explain it as well as a video could. I'm going to send you a video. Please watch a video. I'll get back to you. When's a good time for me to get back to you? Okay. And they'll say, oh, well, I could watch it tomorrow by 5 o'clock. Okay. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock, I will give you a call and you can tell me what you like best about it. Okay. So then when they tell you what they like best about it, you always say, me too. Me too. I like the same thing, and just go with it, because whatever it is, whether it's making money, saving money, whatever, you're going to love it. All right. So you want to agree with them. So, and then also we have shareable carts. Shareable carts is, one of the hardest things when you're trying to sell somebody something is for them to decide, okay, well, I don't know anything about it, so what should I buy? Well, if you have a shareable cart that is, say you put say 16 foil packs, okay? You make up one of these that's for 16 foil packs, has the price, has everything all set, and you just send them the link, and all they have to do is click on it, and it takes them right to the checkout counter, just like you would on when you're buying stuff from eBay or Amazon or anything like that. So you've helped them make the decision, and so they don't have to sit there and agonize over, well, I don't know anything about this. Am I buying too much? Am I buying too little? You can just send them and say, here's what I suggest. Here's a shareable cart. Just go in there and go ahead and order it. Okay. So that works really, really well. I'll come down here to Tool Suite. And I'm just going to mention one thing, marketing assets. Here again, tremendous amount of information for you guys if you need it. Fuel Factor X, a brand deck. You got it in multiple languages. Here's Fuel Factor X fact sheet in Chinese. You can just go on and on and on and on. Fuel Factor X in Italian, the compensation plan in Spanish, German, Hungarian, all kinds of information here. You just download this and send it to wherever. You're in South Africa and you got a friend in China or Japan. Here's Japan, and they're interested in losing some money, losing some weight, or whatever they're interested in. You can just click on it and send them. And if it's something we're selling in their country, they'll have all the information they need to learn about it. So again, tremendous amount of information here. And I'm amazed how many people haven't gone on here and just kind of scrolled down and looked at it. There's a compensation plan in Japanese. Okay. Here's a Fuel Factor X video. I think here's Fuel Factor X sheet in German. Opportunity presentation in Hungarian. Opportunity presentation in Italian. See all the valuable stuff you have. So you don't look at the FFX here. Spanish, Hungarian, French, Romanian. Opportunity presentation in Chinese. So you see, we have so much that we can do. You're not limited by borders. You can go anywhere and do anything as long as the product you're trying to sell is officially open in that country. You can sell it. They can buy it from you. You can get paid for it. And if they decide they want to either be a customer or if they want to be an affiliate, they can become an affiliate, and you can start mentoring them from halfway around the world and help them build. Or you can get them to come on the calls like what we do here, and every week between our presentations on Thursdays and our trainings on Mondays, you can get them to come on the call from anywhere in the world, and we can do the work for you. So again, it is so important that not only you who are on this call today, but everybody who you are that you are going to be working with now or in the future, know where this stuff is. Let's face it, guys. Where I went to high school. I got good grades, but I got good grades because I paid attention in class. I would take my homework home, but I'd never crack a book. I didn't like homework. I didn't do it. you know? But I paid attention in class, and so when the test came around, I did well on the test, and I learned because I listened in class. But as far as doing a lot of homework, I didn't do it. Well, we're all like that to a point. So if you want people to really get in and look this stuff over, you got to get on a line with them and walk them through it like I'm doing with you right now, so they can see the value that's here. Otherwise, they will never go in the back office and click tool suite, click marketing assets, and see what's here. They could be here for 2-3 years and they won't even know. They might complain that they don't have certain things. They go, oh, I wish I had a fuel factor X sheet in Romanian. And be upset about it for months, and yet it's been here right along. They just didn't know. Okay, so keep that in mind. And then the last thing I want to talk about here is support. Here is, if you go down and click on support, here is the call centers from the United States, email, which you can email them in the United States. Now, if you send them an email, busy company, I may take them 2 to 3 days to get back to you. I want you to understand that. My goal is to eventually have we have one for Nigeria, but it's kind of primarily for the Nigerian market. I want one for the whole African continent. And I'm thinking we'll get that eventually, but you can see we have now EU support. Even though we have EU support, we also have Hungarian support because they're growing so fast. We have UK support, we have Canadian support, we have Nigerian, we have it in Spanish, we have the Philippine support. So again, there's ways for you to reach out and to talk to people if you need to. Or as you know, as I'm always giving you my information so you know that you can reach out to us. But there's no reason in the world, let me get out of this. There's no reason in the world for anybody to not have the tools that they need to build this business. And I think you can agree with me that there is a lot of network marketing companies out there that basically just sign you up and say, good luck. Hope you're going to do well. I'll be there for you. Rah, rah, rah. You know, but they're not there for you. They're not there for you. Our company has tremendous backup for you. You have a team with great backup. We have leaders from me up through that are willing to work hard with you. So you just got to do a little of the homework, learn about what's available to you, and then just share it. Share it. I mean, I've had people that have come into this business, and in the first week in business, they become a 10K because they just they looked and found everything. Go, wow, everything's right here. I can get started, and they start making copies of funnel pages and capture pages and whatever, and start sending them out. And and they're excited about their business, but they don't know a lot about it. So their friends reach out to them, go, what's this thing you just sent me? I'm so excited. I got this business that I just feel it's going to be something fantastic. We got products that people need. They're going to save them money. They make them feel better, whatever they're selling. And I'm excited about it. And they say, well, why did you send me the video? I sent you the video because I don't know enough about it to tell you exactly what it is. I needed to send you the video so you'd see everything the correct way, because I think this is something that you're going to enjoy. I think this is something you and I can work together on and bring maybe some of our friends together, and we can start really changing lives of our friends. We sit around sometimes with our friends and we talk about what we'd like to do, what we would like to have happen in our lives. We'd like to be able to retire when we were 50 or 40, or, we all, depending on where you are, you all have those dreams. I was going to retire at 35 when I was in high school, right? And then I found out I enjoyed what I was doing, so I never stopped. But the bottom line is, we all have dreams and we share them with our friends, but a lot of times we don't do anything about it. Well, how about taking those same friends and saying, let's stop talking about it. Let's do it. Let's start reaching out to our friends. Let's create a huge group of people that we know and love, and we're all going to be successful together. Whether it's by saving money or by making money, we're going to work together. And so everybody we know is going to benefit from this. What do you think? And, that's just the way the business grows. But I have watched and read about a lot of other network marketing companies. And this one that we have in front of us gives us the best of everything. It gives us the best office, back office, the best comp plan, the best products, You have some of you have leaders that care about you, okay? That are willing to train like I do and Chris Robinson does and Chris Bailey and all. You know, we have people that care. And that's not normally when you talk to most network marketing companies, the people above you, they look at you as a number. How much can I make from William, Raymond, Amy, Grayson? How much can I make from them before they get discouraged and quit? What a stupid way to do it, build a business, right? We are I look at all the people here and I go, I wonder how much more I can do to help them. What does each one of them need to succeed? Where should I be training? What should I be training on? What have I made the mistake of not understanding as well as I should as far as what my people need, and then implementing it. This training today was basically from talking to some people that told me that they were having trouble with certain things, and I go, oh my gosh, I know all this stuff, and I just took it for granted that you would pick it up by coming to my calls and stuff like that. But if you didn't, we'll make a specific training just for that. We'll record this today. We'll put it in the back office in my dalefranklin.net, and people can check it out. But I hope that every one of you saw something valuable from what I told you today that you wouldn't have maybe known otherwise. Okay, whether it's how to find out the availability of a certain product in a certain country, how much it's going to cost in their currency, those type of things. It makes it just so much easier when people are talking to you and you can get those answers to them very, very quickly. So I hope that all helped you today. Is there anyone that has any questions?
Mr. Dale, I don't have really a question. I would just like to say that I truly appreciate you and everything you do for our team and for our business. You're a great leader, and I just want to let the world know that I appreciate you. And if they're looking for a team leader, a mentor, they found him with Mr. Dale. I just want to thank you for being you.
Thank you. That means a lot. It really does. I truly, and I think anybody who's been on these calls for any length of time realize I truly want to see you all succeed. That's from the deepest part of my heart. That's what I want. And the only thing we need is for you to want it for yourself half as much as I want it for you, and we'll grow. So that's all I have for today. I've tweaked my back a little bit today earlier, so sitting here is a little painful. So I'm going to call it a little short today. Everybody have a great week, and remember, we do have a leadership call on Wednesday, same address, same time, and then we have our and when I call it leadership, it's more of a question and answer, just a discussion group. Okay, so that's on Wednesdays, and then Thursday we'll have our opportunity presentation. And remember, Chris Robinson is going to be doing the opportunity business end of it again this week, and so let's really pack the house, get a lot of people on that call, so he'll see the value of being on our calls. So having said all that, guys, have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you at the top. Good night.
Mr. Dale.
Yes.
You said the Wednesday meeting, same link, same time. I know we just here in the US just changed our time. So is that going to be at the 2 o'clock?
Actually, yes. For the US, it's one. I'm glad you said that. For the US, it's 1 hour later. It's instead of 1 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock.
All right, thank you, Mr. Dale.
It was easier to change the US than it was to change everybody else.
I totally agree with that.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.